Hey guys, Robin Sayer here, and welcome back to Doki Blue Skies. Oh, I woke up like an hour ago and I don't feel like doing this, but I want to do it anyway. Anyway, I feel like doing it because it's the time in the afternoon for me to do it, so... Anyway, let's just get started in this. I don't really have much to say. I just want to play through this and stuff like that, so there's nothing really much that I want to talk about. So, anyway, let's get started. Today, Yuri and I are going out shopping together, and judging by the sunny weather outside, it looks like there's some pathetic fallacy going on. Can't even remember the last time I went food shopping of my own volition.
I'll have to admit, I was surprised when you messaged me about it.
Yeah, it just gets kind of boring for me personally, shopping alone. And I figured that you'd make a great company.
Well, I can't say I can relate to feeling bored while shopping alone. I actually rather enjoy spending that time with my thoughts to myself.
Oh, I guess that does make sense.
Not to say that I don't want to be here right now. I mean, it's a nice change of pace, being able to talk to someone and gather their opinions on different products. And I did have to buy more groceries too.
No worries, I get you. You know, you kind of sounded like Natsuki there. Yuri's pretty cute when she gets flustered. I nearly have to bite my tongue to stop myself from teasing her so I can see her get flustered again. Careful, Jake. She's not Sayori, and she might not respond as well as teasing. Although she probably wouldn't respond as badly as Natsuki.
And there's the store.
Yuri and I pick up shopping baskets as we enter the store.
But by the way, what items are you looking for?
Oh, just some basic stuff like ramen and frozen foods. Pretty much just instant food.
Oh, I see.
I can almost feel the judgment. Note to self, learn how to cook something that takes more than 2 seconds to make. A guy who can cook is never a bad thing.
Do you happen to have anything else you need, then?
What do you mean?
I mean, such as vegetables, spices, and the like.
Yeah, those are hardly even ever in my house. I actually don't have that stuff at home. Usually I just make pre-made food, you know, food that you just need to heat up or boil for a few minutes.
Do your parents usually cook your meals and buy the fresher ingredients then?
I wish. It'd be great if my mom was home more often than to do that. Although I can't be ungrateful. The reason why she's away all the time is because she needs to raise me as a single mother. Oh, I'm so tired. Jeez. That's definitely not an easy task. And so is these ads. I actually do most of the cooking since my mom's usually out for work. Ever since she got this huge promotion, she's had to travel the world on business trips to see clients.
I see.
She looks away for a moment.
What about your father?
My parents got divorced some time ago.
I'm sorry, Jake. You don't have to talk about it if you prefer not to.
No, it's fine. I've come to terms with it already. Everything was all fine and happy when I was a kid, but my parents gradually started arguing more and more as I grew up. Now that I look back, I think it was because my dad took my mom for granted. Like, even though they both worked, my mom also cooked and cleaned and did all the usual homemaker stuff. They started getting more and more stressed out because of everything until they finally split. What? God.
Oh, why am I
Freaking so tired.
Stop it.
I don't know why I'm so tired. I ended up with my mom and my dad just left. I think he has a new girlfriend, but I haven't seen them a lot. I don't know. I just feel kind of weird whenever I think about my dad having a new partner. Yuri gazes at me with a gentle look on her face. Surprising, her eyes hold a gentle understanding in them rather than pity. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on and on about it. I usually bottle this stuff up, so I guess it just flooded out.
That's alright, Jake. There's no need to apologize. I can say I have much experience with dealing with divorced parents, but if you ever need to vent about it, I'll be there. After all, it's only fair if I reciprocate.
Thanks, and yeah, just having someone to listen helps. We move through the aisles in companionable silence for a while. Hopefully that's what that says. The light from the fluorescent strips overhead shine brightly off the jars and packages we pass by. There's a small clinking sound as Yuri softly drags her fingertips across the rows of jars containing kimchi. So Yuri, do your parents do most of the cooking?
I typically prepare the meals.
Well, what do you normally cook? She takes a moment looking at some of the food in front of us.
Some of my favorite foods are fish-based. There's nothing as delectable as teriyaki salmon, in my opinion.
She stands up straighter as she says this, a smile growing on her face.
I really do enjoy home cooking. Most people look forward to eating out at restaurants, but I've always preferred eating comfort foods at home. Sometimes a simple rice dish is all it takes to warm you up inside. You should actually try making one sometime. They're very convenient and extremely quick recipes.
Oh, can you give me some recipes then?
They hardly need recipes. One that I usually reserve for breakfast is egg rice. I assume that you have a rice cooker at home, yes?
Who doesn't have one?
Well, that simplifies things a lot. All you have to do is make a bowl of nice, fluffy white rice and dig a small dip in the middle of the rice. I need to clear my throat. No.
What is going on outside? Hold on, I need to open windows because I am confused. Boy. I'm confused, boy. Oh, balls. Jesus Christ. Okay, I need to check my phone for the weather because there looks like some freaking clouds out there. Frick. No. Ugh.
After that, you crack a raw egg in the middle, season the soy sauce and rice seasoning, mix it together with your chopsticks, and you're done.
Huh, that does sound really simple, although I think I ran out of rice seasoning a long time ago.
Oh, you can pick up some now. It really is the delicious dish, despite, or perhaps because of, its simplicity. The frothy lightness of the egg, paired with the subtle sweetness of the rice and rich savoriness of the seasonings. I actually like to sprinkle on some chopped green onions at the end too, for that extra bit of crisp freshness.
Hey, my mouth is watering at this point.
That's what comfort food does to you. One of my guilty pleasures is even simpler though. Sometimes when I don't have the time to cook, I take cold leftover rice and pour some hot tea over it.
Wow, you're more of a tea lover than I thought.
It may sound strange, but it's delightful when I pair it with the slices of pickled daikon.
No, I get you though. When I was a kid, my mom used to give me leftover rice drizzled with soy sauce if I begged for a snack whenever she was too busy to cook me something substantial. Now that I think about it, it probably tastes similar to egg rice.
Most likely, yes. I do enjoy making more complicated side dishes to accompany rice, though. Vegetable stir fries are dishes that I return to quite often. I do enjoy the combination of sweetness and umami.
Don't really like that word.
The way an onion's sharp, sweet taste pairs with other vegetables, such as mushrooms and bell peppers, really satisfies my appetite.
Wow, you're quite a chef, huh? She starts blushing and puts her hands together.
I mean, I just know some family recipes is all. Once you understand the basics of cooking, it's quite easy to make something appetizing.
If your cooking is anything like your poetry, I'd love to learn from you. I'm not aiming to be a master chef, but if I could learn even just a bit from Yuri, I could probably mix up my dinner some. As we passed through the freezer aisle, I fill up a good portion of my basket with bags of frozen dumplings.
So do you really like dumplings then?
Well, I do like dumplings. The brand of Goiza is a bit special. Yuri stares at the freezer for a moment.
How so?
Well, I guess they hold some nice memories. Even though my mom did make homemade dumplings sometimes, my dad and I always liked this brand of frozen dumplings the most. Guess it became one of our favorite meals despite being, well, a frozen food. That always drove my mom crazy. My parents always been busy with work, but we tried to have at least one meal together as a family every day. Then after a while, we went from having them every day to every other day. For a lot of those meals, my mom ended up making the goiza because my dad and I wanted them.
Why didn't you try making them yourself?
Well, we tried, but my dad and I always burnt them. We tried boiling them too, but I preferred them fried. So yeah, I guess I kind of conditioned to associate these dumplings with good times spent with my family.
Oh, I see.
For a moment, Yuri is lost in thought.
So, do you still burn them then, or?
Hey, what kind of opinion do you have about my cooking? I never burn them anymore. Well, I rarely burn them. Yuri googles at my admission.
I suppose you made quite a lot of them then?
Sure have. I miraculously haven't gotten tired of them yet either. Actually, there's a funny story attached to one of the first times I tried making them myself.
Oh, what happened?
Do you remember when I talked about how Sayori almost burned her house down after she tried cooking?
Yes, I believe I do.
Well, that was the time we tried making these dumplings ourselves. I'm gonna screenshot this because this is gonna be a thumbnail. Well, that was the time we tried making these dumplings ourselves. I left Sayori in charge when I went to the bathroom. Then I started smelling smoke accompanied by her yelling from downstairs. Apparently she tried to pick up the pan the dumplings were frying on and somehow burnt herself and flipped the pan in the process. All the dumplings were scattered on the stove. Those poor dumplings. She started panicking before she knew it. Dumplings were on fire. I'm just glad her parents kept a fire extinguisher underneath the sink.
It sounds like you had quite the time.
Yeah, and luckily, Sayori wasn't burned much by the pan. All's well that ends well, I guess.
It seems like these dumplings are to you, as oolong tea is to me.
How so?
Well,
she picks up the package of oolong tea.
When I was younger, my mom always made fresh tea when I arrived home. Occasionally, it was another kind of tea, but we usually had oolong. At first, I was indifferent to the tea, but over time, I developed a taste for it. Now, whenever I drink it, it reminds me of her.
That's really nice, Yuri. I guess we're more similar than I imagined. You know what? I have an idea. How about we cook something together at my house this weekend?
Are you certain? I mean, I'm not exactly an expert in preparing food now.
Well, good thing I'm no expert either. That way we can learn together.
I see your point there. Would Sunday morning work? I apologize, I have some obligations that I must attend to on
Wait, did she say Saturday or Sunday? Oh, no, sorry, would Sunday morning work? That's supposed to be me.
I apologize, I have obligations that I must attend to on Sunday.
She looks up in the way for a moment, waving her hands.
Not that I don't want to spend time with you. The Sunday's usually a day I spend.
She turns away again. I'm guessing she's lost in thought. Either that or she really likes whole wheat bread. How about Saturday night?
Yes, that would work.
She lets out a sigh of relief and continues walking with me to the checkout. With everything paid for, we start the walk home. Please don't rain, because I need to do something today that I can't just miss out on. As I turn to speak to Yuri, though, I spot a small flash of pink. Hey, look, it's Natsuki! Yuri starts speeding up a little. Do you want to go say hi to her?
I don't know. She looks like she might be busy. Besides, don't you need to get your dumplings in the freezer?
I mean, I guess, but... Should I say you're right, or let's say hi anyway? I don't want to be mean. Yeah, I'm not gonna say hi. I'm gonna say hi anyway. Well, worst case scenario, we just say hi and keep walking, right? If you want to be better friends with her, you'll need to talk to her sometime. You even started writing poetry using rhyme schemes and things like that, so you could relate to her more, right? Your problems won't go away just by you hoping they will. After years of playing games to try to fill the void of loneliness, one thing's for sure: problems like loneliness don't always simply disappear. If Sayori didn't come along, I might really have become a NEET.
Well, I just don't know.
Look at it this way. You remember how you talked about the people in the books being kind of like friends?
Yes, I recall that.
If all those characters never went after what they wanted, would they be any No! Oh my god. Would they be any better off? That doesn't make any sense. Even if we mess up some, at least we tried. She stands there contemplating everything I said.
I do understand that you have a point, but it's difficult for me to do. It may come naturally to you, starting conversations with acquaintances and strangers, but it's just hard for me to do.
She looks away, playing with her hair. Well, you at least started a conversation with me when I first joined the club, right?
That was because I had to, though.
What about the book you gifted me? You initiated that yourself, right?
It was my duty as a club member to make you feel more welcome, but that doesn't mean I didn't rehearse the conversation over and over in my head before I spoke to you. And admittedly, I did want someone to share my books with.
So if you talk to Natsuki more, won't you be able to share your interests with her too? You might even be able to get her into your literature more, and who knows, she might have some manga and genre more suited to your tastes. If my phone would shut the frick up, it's nothing important. Ugh. Yuri visibly inhales and breathes a deep sigh out.
If I don't do anything, then the current situation won't improve.
She's shaking slightly. How about I stick with you while you talk to her? That way, even if things don't go well, we can still walk away and you won't have to be alone. She takes another deep breath. I can visibly see her trying to compose herself.
That would be nice.
Also, another reason why I chose to say hi anyways, because my voice is gonna die out if I keep doing Yuri's over and over again, so...
Can you give a moment first, though? I need to gather up my courage.
Of course.
Thank you.
After a brief pause, Yuri nods to me, her face looking a bit gray with nerves, but her resolve seems solid at least. We make our way towards Natsuki, who fortunately hasn't gotten far yet.
Hello, Natsuki.
The greeting comes out a little loud, making Yuri grimace a bit. I try to shoot her a comforting smile, although I'm not sure if she actually saw it. Yo, hey Yuri! And Jake! Didn't expect to see you here.
How are you doing?
I'm doing alright, I guess. She glances over at the shopping bags I'm carrying. You went shopping together? Yep.
Yes, we happen to need to go out to the store at the same time.
Oh, you just happened to, huh? I roll my eyes, causing Natsuki to smirk.
That's right.
Maybe it's actually Natsuki teasing in sense of humor paired with Yuri's and an ability to deal with teasing that makes them incompatible. All of a sudden, a gurgling fills the air. Judging by the way Natsuki stiffs up, it must have been her stomach. Yuri fidgets for a moment as Natsuki looks away from us. It seems like Yuri's really struggling to get her words out. An idea suddenly pops into my head, and I can't help but lean in to whisper to Yuri about it.
Why don't you invite Natsuki over to your place for dinner?
Yuri's face blanches slightly. Is she really that nervous about it? I must have underestimated her social anxiety. Hey, care to share with the rest of care to share with the rest of the class? At this point, Natsuki's beet red.
Natsuki, would you like to eat out with me tonight?
Yuri's voice sounds a little strangled as she speaks. It's a bit strange that she wants to eat out tonight, though, considering how much she likes home cooking. Are you sure?
Well, if you'd like, I haven't eaten out in a while, so I do put away my groceries first, though, but we can go after that.
Natsuki's expression softens more than I expected. Oh no, I don't want to impose. I should probably be getting home soon anyway.
Are you sure? It's really not a bother.
If it doesn't take too long, then I guess I could. We might have to get takeout though. Hey, I'm gonna head back home and put my stuff away. I'll see you all in the club. Before Yuri turns to go, I give her a thumbs up and a smile that she returns with a blush. Exchange goodbyes, we head our separate ways.
Oh, the transition just makes me feel so much better. It's so adorable. It's so cute. It's so cute.
I love the shibis.
Jesus. Oh, that's right, this is the day Yuri comes over. Oh my god, the clouds outside really have expanded. No.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna stop it here for a little bit. I'm not gonna make this as a video. I'm actually gonna record later on. So this is not the end of it. This is gonna be like a .1 something like, I don't know. Anyway, I guess I'll be back. I'll be back. Haha, I'm back, bitches. No, I'm just kidding. I need to make sure that this video gets is not kid friendly because this game is not. And I can't just make one episode kid friendly because then it could cause so much riot on YouTube. Okay. Anyway, I got back after the freaking couple hours ago. It's been literally 3 hours, so I'm finally back. So, anyway, let's play some Doki Doki Literature Club. Doki Doki Blue Skies. It's Saturday! Tonight, Yuri's coming over to cook with me, so I better make sure that everything's ready for it. She'll definitely have higher expectations than me, that's for sure. Soy sauce, sesame oil, green onions, garlic. Seems like I have everything we need. The kitchen itself, on the other hand, well, it's unkept to say to the least. When was the last time I used some of this stuff? I involuntarily grimace as I swipe a finger across the dusty surface of a pan. Definitely not a setting that Yuri would be used to cooking in. A few minutes of blood, sweat, and tears later, everything's clean. Dude, it's not that bad. Couldn't have been that bad. Just cook for more often, dude. Or at the very least, passable. We probably won't use most of this, but with my luck, we'll need the one thing I didn't wash. Right on cue, there's a knock at the door. Yuri! It's either a very polite robber or Yuri. After quickly dying off the last dish, I answer it.
Hi, Jake.
She's carrying a few bags that I assume contain groceries. Hey Yuri, great to see you. Come on in. Hopefully, binge watching various cooking shows featuring an angry chef yelling at other cooks was enough preparation for this.
Yeah, it's probably not the best way of
getting the cook man? At least it'd have prepared me for being yelled at for my inevitable mistakes. You're yelling at me. More like me yelling at Yuri. Okay. After setting the groceries down on the counter, I grab a clean pan.
Alright, so what shall we make first?
Good question.
Where's the soy sauce? Where's the soy sauce, man?
So long as it doesn't end up with a call to the fire department, I'm fine with whatever. She giggles slightly.
Well, I believe we'll be fine.
Well, we'll be good regardless, so come on. Chuckleberry Finn? She stares at me for a solid few seconds.
What? Oh, my apologies. I didn't realize.
It's alright. To be honest, it was a pretty bad joke anyway. Trying to ignore my burning face, I moved the conversation along. So, what do you feel like having?
Would you be open to making the teriyaki salmon?
Sounds good to me. We gather the ingredients and equipment together on the kitchen table. Yuri takes a deep breath and concentrates on the food in front of her. You alright, Yuri?
Yeah, it's just that I haven't done this in a while. This is cooking with someone.
My throat hurts now. My throat hurts. My throat hurts so much. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm tired of it still. Did not want to record late in this afternoon, but I did it anyway because why not? I can relate to that. But if you made it as many times as it sounds like you have, this should be a cinch for you.
Okay, for the vote of good confidence.
She places a scrap of paper with a handwritten recipe onto the counter. The handwriting looks to be Yuri's, but something's different about it.
I suppose we should we should begin by making the sauce.
The sauce. Gotta make the soy sauce. Oh, the sauce. It's so good.
Jake, could you pass me the soy?
Could you pass me the soy sauce?
Could you pass me the soy sauce and sesame oil?
Soy sauce. Sure, just tell me what I have to do.
Okay, could you peel and mince 2 cloves of garlic in the meantime?
That's one of the few things I can actually do. Competently in the kitchen, so you chose a fitting job for me. Mom loves using garlic, so I've seen it cooked often enough to know what I'm doing. After peeling it, I place the garlic under the knife and crush it. Yuri's focus on her cooking is intense, to say the least. It's like how she is when she talks about literature. One thing that amazes me is how fast and efficient her movements are. The longer we cook, the more confident she becomes. It's rather difficult to keep up with how fast she moves at times. Before I know it, the salmon's marinated in the sauce and ready to be baked. Oh, the soy sauce! Yeah, you gotta get that soy sauce in there. Wow. You talked about how you weren't an expert, yet you're incredible.
It's not, I mean, with enough practice.
I broke Yuri. Yuri, it's alright. It's not often that I see you have so much passion for something other than literature.
I am a bit of a fan of cooking. My family had teriyaki salmon dishes every Saturday evening when I was younger, and I ended up learning from my mother how to cook it. But eventually I practiced enough for the whole process to become a bit of a blur.
Honestly, I wish I'd done the same thing and learned how to make family recipes as well.
But it's not too late for you to learn, right?
That's true. Speaking of the family, are you bringing some of the food back home for them as well?
Oh, the salmon wouldn't be good by the time I return home, so you can have the leftovers.
Fine by me.
Anyway, could you start cooking the rice while I put the salmon in the oven?
Alright. Wouldn't be much for of a dinner if it were just salmon. The whole kitchen smells of salmon with a subtly sweet undernote to it. Man, wouldn't mind I wouldn't mind it if my kitchen smelled like this 24/7.
Maybe now you've learned the rest of this recipe for me, you could cook it for yourself?
I think I'll want to practice a few more times under your guidance before I do it myself. Anyway, let's eat.
It does smell rather appetizing.
The salmon is tender and flaky when I bite into it. It comes apart with no trouble at all. Each and every chew releases a burst of umami. What? With the teriyaki flavor perfectly contemplating the fish. Yuri, this is amazing.
It's nothing really.
Despite her protests, a smile spreads across her face. A few minutes later, we've had our fill. I had a hard time holding myself back from eating more, but it'd be bad manners to devour everything in front of Yuri. This is really nice. Having dinner with someone over and having something made fresh as well.
It's quite dark outside.
Wow, it's really 9. Time flies, eh?
I should be going now.
It isn't super late, but I think she mentioned before that she wakes up early regardless of the day. Do you want me to walk you home? She shakes her head.
I'll be fine, although I do appreciate the offer. I really enjoyed our time today, Jake.
It's been a lot of fun for me too. You're more than welcome to come over anytime you want.
That's much appreciated.
Before I know it, she's already at the door.
Oh, could you wait a moment? I believe I forgot something important.
Huh? What is it?
It's the paper with the recipe on it.
No problem, let me grab it for you. After a moment of searching, I spot it next to the stove. Whew, at least it's safe. As I hand it to her, I take a closer look at the recipe. Huh, your handwriting seems a little different on this note.
Uh-oh, that's because it's my mother's handwriting.
Ah, makes sense. Dummy brain. Yeah, dummy brain. Oh wait, Yuri, hold on, you forgot the soy sauce. Make sure you bring that soy sauce home with you. Well, it's just as pretty as your handwriting.
I suppose so. I always did admire her penmanship.
She smiles to herself, a faraway look in her eyes. Well, see you Monday. My words seem to pull her out of her thoughts. She pauses for a moment, but then smiles at me.
See you then.
I love this transition. I love it. I can't get enough of it. I love it. I love it. Come on, time for some remixes of the original Doki Doki song, of the original Doki Doki soundtrack. Wait a minute. Got some weird stuff going on outside. It's been about a week or so, but I've been craving Yuri's teriyaki salmon a lot lately. It's only been a week or so? So much so that I'm apparently just staring into space thinking about it. Wonderful use of club time, Jake. Stupid brain. But I can't get this soy sauce out of my brain, you know. Hi, Jake! Ah! Siri suddenly pops in front of me without warning. Siri, don't do that! Do what? Say hi? Don't stutter me like that. You mean don't wake you up like that? Hey, wasn't even sleeping. But you were daydreaming. That's close enough. For you, maybe. Meanie. Anyway, did you need something? So I can't just say hi now? No, you can't. I'll have you arrested. No, you can't. I'll have you arrested if you try it from now on. From now on. You're silly. Yeah. So what's up? Actually, I did want to ask you something. Do you want to go out with me and Natsuki after the club's over? What are you guys planning to do? I don't know. We're gonna wing it. Guess there never really was a planner. Are you sure I wouldn't be putting it into whatever Natsuki wants to do with you? Come on, Jake. We haven't played together in so long. I'm sure she won't mind. Jeez, alright, I'm in. But you have to be the one to tell Natsuki that I'm coming along too. Okay, it's a deal. Okay. Okay, everyone. Voice crack. Oh my god. Okay, everyone. I think that's it for today. Good work, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Theory sidles up to me as I wave goodbye to Yuri. Not gonna lie, kinda wanted to hang out with Yuri instead. Cause she's my waifu! She keeps forgetting the soy sauce! I gotta keep reminding her every single day to bring the soy sauce with us, you know? Actually, speaking of which, Sayori, you want some of that delicious soy sauce? Yes, I guess I've been doing that a lot lately, and Sayori is right. It has been a while since I hung out with her. Still. You ready to go? Yeah, I guess so. Did you tell Natsuki yet? About that. Sayori. I'll do it now. Hi, Natsuki. Hey, let me just make sure my manga's put away properly before we get going. By the way, can we invite Jake too? Why? A shuriken smile when Natsuki narrows her eyes at me. It'll be fun, please. Ugh, fine. But only because it's you asking. Yay, let's go! Wait, I still need to check on my manga! Okay, let's go. 10 minutes of Natsuki's fussing and half an hour of walking later. We're strolling through the downtown area. So, what do you guys want to do? I think Natsuki wants to buy more manga! Hey! Well, a new chapter of this manga I'm reading came out, so... to the bookstore it is, then. Wow, this place looks so much like the library! Huh? So you come here to buy your manga? Got a problem with that, bitch? I'm sorry, Natsuki. I'm just gonna walk myself out. You thought I was a freaking... No, it's just that I usually go to A Books for mine. Oh, I'll go there sometimes too, but the magazine I wanted to pick up today is cheaper here. Which magazine is it? Ichigi makes a beeline to the table stacked with manga and holds up a colorfully illustrated manga magazine. The character that's drawn on the cover has exceedingly huge eyes. This looks like the type of thing that Parfait Girls would have been published in. This is probably one of the best shoujo manga magazines in circulation right now. I mean, Parfait Girls was first published in this. Yep, called it. Ha! You know your manga! Mean review! Look, it even comes with a little free gift. She points out a small packet attached to the back. Looks like this month's issue comes with a pack of gel pens. Nice. Try to tell me that your manga can beat that. I mean, mine certainly don't come with gel pens. Exactly. Return to Sayori as Natsuki starts flipping through her magazine. Do you have anything you need to look for? I don't think so. Oh wait, I actually need to buy a new copy of the English workbook. Ah! Huh? Why? Don't tell me you... I lost it. Jeez, we better go look for it then. Hey Natsuki, Sayori and I are gonna go find a workbook. Have fun with that. I'm gonna be here for a while. We've been walking through the aisles, scanning the titles of the books. Manga, light novels, children's fiction, adult fiction, fan fiction. There we go. Hentai. I mean, education. I wonder, should I get something for Yuri? It would definitely be nice to be able to repay her for the copy of Portrait of Markov. And the other book that she gave you, don't forget. What book could I get her that she hasn't read yet, though? Hey, Sayori? She looks up from pursuing a table of workbooks. Has Yuri ever mentioned any books that she wants? Like ones that she hasn't bought yet? No, or at least I don't remember it. You'd probably just buy it herself if there was a book she was interested in. Did you want to get something for her? Yeah, I just thought that I'd thank her for giving me the Portrait of Markov. That's sweet of you, Jake. Oh, there it is. Sarah triumphantly picks up the book that she was looking for. Anyway, if you don't know what book to get her, how about buying something else? Huh? Like what? I don't know, the bookstore sells like stuff like stationery too, right? That's actually a good idea. Please don't tell me you're gonna buy her a pen. You should listen to me more often. I would if you always had good ideas. Roasted! What? Are you saying that I don't? Hey, you're the one who said it, not me. She sticks her tongue out at me. Now, how about helping me find that stationery section? Sometime later, we find ourselves back at the front of the store with Natsuki. Oh, there you guys are. What took you so long? Sorry. I was looking for something to get Yuri. I held up a slim package wrapped in cellophane. Ugh. We found some really nice heavy-duty parchment paper. It actually feels pretty satisfying to write on. I'd use it myself if I weren't so expensive. Did you guys pay for anything? Did you guys pay for everything then? Yep, we're all good. So where are we headed next? You guys are hungry. I know a pretty good place to get some food. Oh, what kind of food? Natsuki shoots me a briefest of glances. Well, it's a little tea and crepes place I discovered a while back. But I wouldn't expect a boy to be able to appreciate sweets. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Tea isn't even sweet. It's basically just bitter leaf juice. Ugh, not that kind of tea. It's a sweet kind of tea, like milk tea, you know? The type that you put tapioca pearls in it to make boba. Boba? Oh, you mean bubble tea? Yep, but I like calling it boba because that's what it's called where it came from. Twine. Also because you like cute things and like calling it cute, but you don't like to admit that you're being called cute, and Natsuki, you have a lot to learn. You're totally the type to watch something that with subtitles because it sounds more like authentic in the original language, huh? I don't know if that's a roast or not. It is more authentic when it's not dubbed. Calling it boba is more Natsuki-ish anyway, because it sounds so cute when she says it. What? I am not cute. No, it's supposed to be a compliment when someone calls you cute. Not the way you guys say it. How else does she want us to say it? Anyway, what do you mean I wouldn't be able to appreciate it? Just because I'm a guy, it doesn't mean I don't like sweets. After all, I grew up with Sayori, and you know how she is with them. Ha! So it's only because of me that you can appreciate them. That's not what I meant. What Sayori said does make sense. Of course, you never reach our calibre when it comes to that stuff. You're wrong! I love sweet stuff! I will eat Sour Patch Kids until I die. Well, actually, no, I can't, because if I can't really eat too much sour stuff, or else I'll get to my tongue and it hurts a lot, so... I love sour stuff, but sour stuff doesn't like me. Just some sour stuff. Just like Sour Patch Kids, stuff that has like an immense amount of sour it gets to you. That's just something I can't deal with, so. But if you're really used to it because of Sayori, we might as well go. And with that, Natsuki drags us along with her. Not sure what kind of logic she uses, but if it works, she's probably just embarrassed about showing me her interest. Maybe she doesn't hang out with many guys. Well, cause she doesn't. Here it is. Howdiful tea. Looks like a fairly generic modern cafe. It's pretty empty right now, but I guess this time of day isn't peak rush hour for any cafe. I haven't been here in too long. Hurry up and order, guys. Huh? We don't even know what's on the menu. You take too long, and we're gonna order for you, you baka. Natsuki readily rattles off an order to the cashier. It's clear that she's been here more than a few times before. What do you think you're getting, Sayori? I don't know. What about you? I don't know either. Jeez, would you dare to do that thing where you stand there indecisively for like half an hour, like every other anime? The tone of her voice is bossy as ever, but there's a surprisingly big smile on her face. Stop doing it, you baka! Even Natsuki can't keep up with that act forever, huh? Alright, I'm just gonna go with this. Before we know it, we're all seated around a table with our drinks in hand. Natsuki got some kind of rose milk tea and heart-shaped strawberry jelly. That drink was definitely made for her. What did you say to me, you baka? Meanwhile, Sayori and I ordered a passion fruit slush and a green tea mango. I call it mango. Mango, whatever. Mango drink, respectively. Whoa, this is so good! No wonder you like this place so much. Yeah, I think I'll have to come back here on my own time. And that's why you trust in my taste. She thumbs through her manga and she takes a sip of her drink. That reminds me, what manga are you catching up on? Oh, whoops. Whenever I come here, I usually have new manga with me, so I get in the habit of reading while drinking. That's fine. I can understand how eager you must be to start the new chapter. Yeah, it's so frustrating to have to wait a month for the next one. And don't get me started on hiatuses. Hey, manga artists are humans who need breaks too, you know? I know, but I wish I could just buy the manga all at once. Anyway, this one's about a girl who discovers these guardian characters that can unlock people's true potentials. Spoilers! Her character design is really nice too. Spoilers! She holds up her manga and points out one of the characteristics or characters. Misunderstandment! It's a girl with shoulder-length, layered hair, clad in a school uniform that's fashioned in a tomboyish manner, complete with a tie and random belt. I've always liked these kinds of visual kei-ish designs, like they're kind of glamorous and androgynous, but super cool. I don't understand what you're saying! Really? I always thought you liked manga with cuter looking characters. Well, I mean, I do like cute characters, but I also like cool ones. Natsuki, that doesn't make sense! I'm just yelling for no random reason! If you like that kind of fashion, why don't you just try dressing up like that? Try dressing up that way. Hey, they relate to me so much. See? Okay. Do you know how it is to change your style? To be honest, I kind of do want to try it out at least once. But it feels so weird to dress differently. It's like I'm already too comfortable with my current clothes to change. You mean your school uniform? Ah! Plus, I feel it's so out of character for me to get me now at this point. What do you mean? Okay, have you ever watched the anime Rose Revolution? Oh my god. A new anime on the list new anime on the list to watch. No, I can't say I have. Why is she crying? Why is she crying? What? No! Stop crying, you piece of crap! Me neither. Why was she crying for a second? I saw the tears. I saw them. Well, it's pretty old, so that's to be expected. Why did she cry? Because you didn't watch the anime that she likes to watch? But for now, all you need to know is that the main character is a girl named Utina, and her best friend is a girl named Wakaba. So Utena is the coolest of the cool. She's a girl, but she wears the boy's uniform and even has a fan club of girls at school. Meanwhile, her best friend is super cutesy and girly and really depends on Utena for things. You could probably guess that she wears a girl's uniform. It'd be really weird for Utena and Wakaba to swap uniforms, right? Well, I haven't watched the anime, so I don't know how they really look, but I think I get what you mean. I get you. But you're not a character in an anime, Natsuki. Can't you change it if you want to? Not like immediately, though. Plus, you know that there's gonna be a bunch of people judging you for it. Sometimes facing judgment for the sake of change is worth it, though. Yeah. Anyway, it's not like I dislike cute clothes. I'm not dumb, you know. I picked out my clothes because I thought they looked cute. And I like cute things. But I don't want to be Wakaba. I just wish that I could be as cool as Utena. She's so independent and strong. I think I understand how you feel. Wanting to be dependent on rather than depending on others. Man, when did this conversation get so serious? Natsuki, if you want, we could go clothes shopping sometime. And now it's back to normal. Then you could try out different styles and see if there's anything you like. Maybe. There's an uncertain tone in her voice, but Natsuki's smile is genuine. If you go clothes shopping with Sayori, she's just gonna say you look good and everything. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a little positivity. That's something you've really got to learn, Jake. How about Natsuki, huh? I'm positive that I'm more positive than you, Jake. I roll my eyes at that. This has been so fun, guys. We should do this more often. Yeah. I think I have to go now, though. Can't be late for dinner. What, you mean to your abusive dad? Ah! What am I become? Guys, what have I become? Guess we should go then. We should go too then. Are you gonna eat out? Are you going out to eat? Nah, I just don't want to miss my dad's cooking. Okay then. Do you want us to walk back? Do you want us to walk you back? I'm good. See you at school. Changing goodbyes, Sayori and I begin walking back. Honestly, this was more fun than I expected. Although it was really just Natsuki leading us around on her personal routine. We had nice conversations together. But I got to buy something for Yuri. Waifu power. I almost said boobs, but hey, eyes up here, buddy. Hope she appreciates this stationery. It really took a huge chunk out of my pocket money. I like having transitions I like having more than one of these transitions in the video. It's cute. It's so adorable. I don't know how they had so much time to process that. No. The word pen. The word pen. I can't show this Yuri. I'll have to show her my one pen. But I think I'm too shy to show her my pen. Whether she gets weirded out by my pen. It's gonna... I can't... No. The thought of that makes me want to ink. Don't copyright me, YouTube. Or don't demonetize me, YouTube. I delete roll my pen around in my fingers. Sighing at the blank piece of paper in front of me. Do you think that with all the poems I've written so far, I'd be pretty easy to start on yet another one? But I've been having trouble getting any inspiration in writing a horror-themed poem. Well, then let us pick! Let us pick words! Let us pick words! Please! In order to celebrate Halloween... Oh, it's the Halloween! Oh, this is the Halloween! In order to celebrate Halloween, Monica asked us all to write themed poetry. Guys, I'm gonna save it here and wait for the Halloween episode to begin. Goose. So I was gonna try to continue forward, but if this is the Halloween episode, I'll save that one for part 10 of Blue Skies. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did like it, then please smash the like button. It'd be really appreciative. Also, subscribe if you are brand new to the channel, and also to see more Doki Doki content and more stuff that I upload. As well, comment down below who is your best waifu, and as well, hit that notification bell so you guys don't ever miss a single video that I upload. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time.